Everyone doing today? Let's see who has entered in. I don't see anyone talking yet.
Well, we just come on. It may take them a few minutes.
Yeah, that's fine. Usually Audie has things going.
Guess who
What?
came on live late last night? Dave never came on. I kept looking for him.
I
He,
know.
he didn't come on, but guess who did?
Who did?
Queen.
Yeah, Queen came on.
I thought since he wasn't there, and there was nobody else going live, I thought there'd be more people in there.
I don't know. I did get a little message from Polar Bear. Oh, I don't know her name. Polar Bear Snow or something like that. I think that's her favorite animal or something.
Yep.
Anyways, she came on and left a message. There's my Audie. Yes, I call her my Audie.
Well, we missed you yesterday. We didn't see
Yeah.
you.
By the way, my I went from 321 or 324 to 327 now. So I'm feeling good about that. There's a little bit of movement now. I've been staying at that one for so long, at 321 for so long.
Sometimes you get tired working on a section, especially when you got it all, and there's just several spots where you got to put one drill, then one drill, then
Mhm.
switch. I won't. I'll leave it, and I'll
Mhm.
just move on because a lot of times in the next section up, you'll need those. And if not, then when I finish the painting, I go back.
I am really loving this color.
But with this painting, unfortunately, it being a square and the type of when I'm done, I
Yep,
put it under my mattress so I don't roll it. I have to roll it and lay it flat because the drills kept popping off.
that's odd because usually with Treasure Studios art, your stuff doesn't pop off. Thank you. My computer is going. Do you want to restart your computer? I'm like, no, I'm live. Because they want to upgrade something, and I'm like, no, I'm live. Do it later.
Yeah, no, I didn't set up where I did yesterday because you guys were telling me I kept breaking up.
Yes.
And I says, well, that didn't work. Now, I did try to do my unboxing today over there. Wind didn't cooperate. And then the camera my, didn't operate. I got to check the batteries on it. So I ended up going to my room and using the camcorder.
Oh,
I just wish I knew where I got that
hi,
freaking camera.
Cranes.
Huh? Riff?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Oh, he's at. Boyfriend's asked me your name. I told him Riv. That's what
Yeah.
she goes. What's her name? She goes by Riv. R-I-V. Okay, hi.
Hi. How you doing?
So.
Oh,
You?
I just woke up like around 6 o'clock this morning. Over here it's morning. It's 7:38 over here in the morning.
Okay.
So we live in Australia. We're in the morning. You guys are probably getting closer to evening over there.
Yeah, we're about 4 o'clock, 3:30, 4 o'clock. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, okay, what was I gonna say? I forgot.
Something about
Yeah, I don't know where I got it. That painting, I just have no idea. I know I saw it on, I think it was Mindy's channel.
mhm.
I don't know if it's a friend of hers.
Don't know.
I didn't give it a bad review, but I tore up its packaging. Is what I did.
Yeah. I would do that too because I can't stand boots.
Because before I opened it, I saw the boot. I said in the video, I said, let me tell you right now, the fact that this comes in a boot, regardless of the condition of the painting inside, I probably will not order from them again
Right.
because they have the boot, and
Yeah,
I
I hate
hate
the
the
boot.
boot.
Yeah, that boot is a pain in the bum bums. It's like, excuse me? I'm not gonna touch a boot. I hate those things. Jeff can tell you there's been a couple times I've received the boot. It destroys paintings. Seriously, it destroys paintings.
Well,
Never.
the problem is, I got it, and it's a Christmas one, and I wasn't going to start it because it's in the boot. I can't store it.
Don't you have any of those other tubes from Craftably?
Yeah, it's got the paintings in there. And Crafted,
Ah,
I wish Crafted would sell those tubes separate.
kind of like how DIY Moon Shop does theirs.
Yep,
Yeah.
because then I could order and because I'm going to get a storage unit
Mhm.
next month and put some of that in there. And I would like those tubes to put them in there to protect the paintings.
I'm just hoping that Diamond Queen isn't upset with me due to the fact that I had to take a nap last night. Guys,
Well,
the
yeah,
reason
she
why,
can't get mad at you for that. That would be stupid.
yeah, I think it, yeah. What happened was I was so tired. I'm sure you could hear the tiredness in my voice yesterday. I was
Yeah.
so tired, and I'm like, I'm gonna go take a nap. Right after I was done with our live, I went to bed at 11 o'clock. I didn't wake up until 4.
Really? Your
I was
husband let you?
that tired. You see, I've been living off of 2 to 3 hours of sleep, and
You
that's
can't do
not
that.
good for your body. So,
No
yeah.
wonder why your husband didn't wake you up, let you sleep.
Yeah, he let me sleep to catch up on my sleep. And we went to bed at 11 o'clock last night, and I'm a lot more wide awake than I was. So that's a good thing, isn't it?
Yep.
Yep. Because we have a lot to do. We need to get this business up and running, and it's hard. It's hard. You don't realize how
Hello,
hard it
Queen.
is.
Hi, Jill. Glad you're here.
Yeah, is Diamond Queen in here?
No, but Jill is Crane's creation.
Yeah, I saw her and I saw Audie. Yeah.
I don't see Queen.
No. I didn't think Queen was in here.
No, she's a nice girl.
Oh no, please. Okay, I can I please talk to you guys with a kind gesture? I just got a message from a Diamond Queen,
Yeah.
and this really irks me and worries, not worries me, but irks me and upsets me.
What happened?
Someone bullied her. She hasn't told me who, but
Again?
someone bullied her again.
Okay, that's it. That's it. That's it. That is it. I ain't gonna do nothing till I know about it. But if people want to bully, I can bully too.
Mhm.
You want to go there? I'll go there. If they
Yeah,
don't want, if they
if you
don't
don't
like
like
her,
us, if you don't
li-
like,
if you
sorry.
don't like us, don't sub to her, don't watch her,
Yeah,
but don't go and bully her.
exactly. What she needs is someone to lift her up and encourage her, not bully her.
Oh boy! After this live, there's gonna be a video.
Yeah, I already know it. I can feel it in my bones that you're gonna go and do a video. I can
Yep.
feel it.
But first, I'm going to talk to her.
Yes. I don't know who the person is that's bullying her because she didn't tell me. She just sent me a message just now on my Instagram. I have Instagram and I have my husband has Facebook, and yeah. And she sent me a message and she says I've just been bullied again in the painting community. I'm like, "What?" She's a nice lady. She really is. I don't know, Cranes. I wish I did know. Cuz if I find out who it is, I'll let Dreamer tell him off. But I'm not happy with people who bully people. I've been bullied growing up too. I know what it's all about. I was bullied. I was born. I have a. You remember I told you I have a sister who is had cerebral palsy, and when I was going to school, they called me retarded because my sister was retarded, and they were very relentless on that too. And long story short, um, I got into a fight in the very back of the bus because I said, "Why are you calling my sister retarded? She's born with cerebral palsy. That's not retarded. She's actually a lot smarter than you." And they're like, because she has involuntary movements and stuff, and so they said because she has involuntary movements, she's retarded. I'm like, no, she's
Well,
not.
while they're saying this about Queen, they're saying because Queen has some involuntary twitches that
Yeah.
she's retarded. This is what they're saying?
No, I'm talking about my sister. I'm talking about
Oh,
my I'm talking about my sister Joanne. She was born with cerebral palsy. But
oh,
I'm saying they called me retarded because my sister was retarded in their book. And I was angry and I said, and I did actually fight in the bus one time. And I said, "Stop calling my sister retarded. She was born with cerebral palsy does not mean she's retarded. She was able to walk, talk, and do everything when we were in school.
yeah.
But
Well, I have an autism son,
yeah,
and my oldest, he had a hard time in school because he's
hi,
biracial.
Palmy.
He's his daddy was black, right? And he would get fights behind it. I mean, one time he was in gym, and some boy came over there, and I'm not going to use the word, but it's the N word.
Yeah, I know.
And I taught my kids that racism is because people are have low
Uh,
self-esteem and they got to cut somebody else down to their religion, color, or whatever, and you should feel sorry for it. Well, he told them, I don't feel like fighting with you. And he kind of took my son's actions
hi, Palmy.
like he was afraid and hauled
Yeah.
off and hit him. Well, my son did what I told him to always do: turn around and kicked his butt. And it had been one thing if the school would have said, okay, we're going to expel both of them. That'd have been one thing. But they were going to let the white kid stay in school but expel my son. It didn't fly. It's a
No.
long story, but it did not fly. Now, my autism son, who has the same father, biracial, for whatever reason, it was a whole different issue. That school didn't have special classes for autism kids or anything like that.
Yeah.
So they put him in regular classes at that time, and they would kind of grade him differently.
Mhm.
In fact, it wasn't the teachers who taught him to read. And my autism son could read as good as you and me, if not better.
Yep.
At recess, the little girls like to play teacher. Well, guess who they used?
Who?
My autism son.
Mm.
They are the ones that taught him to read. And of course, the first time I ever heard him read, I started crying. And my mother says, "Why?" I says, "Because I never dreamed he would learn to read." See, I never expected much out of Joseph, development wise. So I was really never disappointed. But if he when he
Right.
accomplished something, then I was excited
Mhm.
and stuff. So yeah, there's gonna be a video. I gotta feed my own man after this. Put dinner on, and while dinner on, guess who's gonna go do a video? I gotta get hold of Queen. Then I can't do a video without talking to her.
Well, she's gonna send me a screen. She says I could send you a screenshot of what was said. So,
Okay. Any way you could send that to me?
oh, you know I will.
And how do I copy of that to put it in my video?
Um, just save as
Okay.
from the computer screen. Save as, and then you just copy it onto the video. I'm just trying to figure out how to use something myself because I'm trying to. Uh, there's a video I'm supposed to be putting up on November 1st, guys, and um, let's just say my video is not. I was doing really well before, but they're asking me to do an edit of that video, and I'm trying to edit something extra in the color chart into it, and it's like, I'm not going to do that for you. So I'm trying to figure out how to fix that myself. So I don't have an editing what is it called? An editing program on my computer. I'm trying though. I have a OBS, but OBS is being a little bit pain, so I don't have that editing software.
Yeah.
I just
Um.
I'm just not happy right now with what's going on with I don't like when people bully. I hate it. I hate it. 100% because I know what it's all about. I've been bullied. So I know what it's all about.
Mhm. Exactly. And
And
people
one
who
thing,
bully, you know why they're bullying her?
because they're
I think they're
jealous.
trying to attack small channels. They want them gone. And like I told Jeremy when he put that video, I said, let
Hmm.
them come tell me that. Let them come to me and tell me that. They'll get an earful. Well, you know what? They're going to get an earful.
You know what? They can go ahead and try and bully me. They're not going to get me to leave.
But you know what you need to tell Queen?
Sure.
To do two things. Number one, when that asshole tries to message her to bully her,
Mhm.
you can't be bullied unless you allow it. What she
Exactly.
need, what she needs to do, don't engage with the person. Don't engage her. Don't argue back. Don't um, anything. Simply block her.
Yep.
Block the person from messaging you. Guess what? On Instagram, I have these guys. They keep trying to follow me, and they're not into diamond painting. I don't know them. I click on their thing, and I put block. You
Yeah,
can see.
are you talking about two two Asian, not Asian, I can't think of them right now, but two Indian guys. Yeah, I know.
No, I mean, just men. They go to Instagram trying to pick up women.
Oh, there was this one time my husband came on.
I
Okay.
blocked them.
I want to tell you a funny one here. My husband, my loving husband, and you know him, you got to know him a little bit.
Yeah. Well, I'm lucky. My boyfriend isn't the jealous type.
Hi, Robert.
Hi.
I mean, I was talking to some guy, and he says, "Well, I don't want your boyfriend to see me." I says, "Relax." What did he do? He come up, introduced himself to the guy, and says, "I'm Linda's boyfriend," and started talking to him. He's not the jealous type. He
Right.
knows that I would not be unfaithful. I mean, if it got to a point, and I'm in a relationship, and I get attracted to another guy, and I want to see him,
Yeah.
then I know it's time to break with my boyfriend or whoever I'm with. I will go to the person I'm with instead of going out on them. I will go with and say, "Hey, you know what? I think it's time we end the relationship because I'm wanting to date other people, and
Yeah.
I'll end the relationship." I have enough respect for the person I'm having a relationship to do that instead of going behind their damn back.
Exactly. Well, I was going to
If you
explain what
hurt them, worse.
happened anyways. So my husband, this guy goes and talks to me, and he's like, "Oh, I want you to be the mother of my son." I'm like, "I'm
That's
married."
the oldest one in the book.
I know. I'm like, "I'm married." Well, my husband came on, and he goes, "Why are you talking to my wife?" Um, you don't want to upset my husband. No. Um, I don't tell many people this, and very few people know this, but my husband's a berserker.
A what?
Berserker.
What's that?
Okay.
Okay, no, my boyfriend told me. That's kind of me. Bob would tell you. I had when I was homeless, and my late husband, he hadn't really been dead that long. Okay,
Mhm.
I mean they had to pull me off of his body. This broad, who didn't even know him, started basically bad mouthing him. She shouldn't have done that. I went after her. Now, mind you, I had one of those locks in my hands.
Mhm.
She went running across the park, sat next to the woman. I don't know if she thought this woman would protect her. That woman booked. I started hitting her, and I had her down. And I said, I looked at this. I said, what I do? I said, you know what? The heck with it. And I started banging her in the head with it. She was bleeding when I got done with her. And she called the police. I said, yeah, I did it. I do it again. This is what she said. The cop says, you know what? She deserved it. And she's yelling,
Mhm.
citizens arrest! Citizens arrest! They wouldn't even arrest me. They gave me some stupid ticket that the district attorney refused to prosecute on. Because
Mhm.
if homeless people fight each other, they don't give a shit unless you hit mom and pop with the white picket fence. And to top it all off, I saw her later at the grocery store and she went to start in. And I looked at her and says, I done kicked your butt once. Do you want to get your butt kicked again? She goes, no. I said, then shut the up. You know, just like the other day, I wanted to hit that guy so bad, but I had that food in my hands.
Mhm.
He could laugh and make fun of some poor homeless woman wearing a oversized hoodie because she's got no place to put her jackets. She's got to be awfully dang hungry to go into fast food place and asking people not for money but to buy her something to eat. You know she's
Yeah.
got to be hungry,
Yeah,
right?
I had that happen one time. We were over in Grafton, And this guy goes and says, "I need food. I need food." And my husband says, "Go and get a McDonald's for him." So I went. He says, "I'm going to go and get a McDonald's for him. You just make certain that he knows that we're not going to leave." He told me to come with him, but tell the guy we're not going to leave. We're going to go get him food. Well, he goes and says, "I'm still hungry. I'm still hungry." To other people. When we came, we handed him the food, and he said, "Here's your food."
Well,
And,
see,
and
you got to be careful. A lot of times they'll tell you that they're really wanting you to get money.
no, actually, he wanted food, and he was begging for the food. When we
Yeah.
came in, he was so happy when he received his food from us. It was like, "Thank you, thank you. I thought you left me." I'm like, "No, we went to go get you food so you could have
Well,
some
the
food."
thing is, if I have the money on me
Mhm.
and a homeless person, if they say they're hungry and they're asking for money, I won't give it to them.
No, don't give money to don't do that part.
But I'll buy it something to eat. I don't know how it is where you're at, but here in America, if you are homeless, you can go down to the welfare department
Mhm.
and they give you 198. $260. No, not now. Not the time. Anyways, they give them. Um, general relief like 260 bucks. Yeah, I'm not talking about general relief. I'm talking about food. Food stamps about 240 or $260. Well, it's 198 when I had it. It may be a little bit more, but the point is they get it, and not everybody who gets food stamps get this privilege. If they're homeless, it's a special deal, and they can go into fast food places that accept it and buy hot food.
Well, because I told you one time I was homeless, didn't I? My
Yeah,
husband
yes,
and I both were homeless. And the only thing we had was just, a, a tent on our back. That's pretty much it in our car. But anyways,
we didn't even have a car.
no, we had a car. It was one my husband had for many years, and long story short, we had that. We slept in the block. I don't know if you know what a Besser block is, but it's where it's between the men's and women's bathroom. There's like a nook in there.
Yeah,
We slept in there. Then the next night, now you have to understand, I had back problems. So the next night we slept in the Greyhound. Yes, there is a Greyhound where they were racing Greyhounds, and they said we could sleep there, but we would have to get up before the greyhounds come or, people come. So we slept there.
well, here people, it's either they have a tent and sleeping bags. If they
Mhm.
don't have that, what they do is they go get cardboards,
Mhm.
lay them on the ground, and then lay blankets over it and kind of make them a bed.
Yep.
And but the thing here is it's not unusual, 10 or otherwise, at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, the cops are harassing you and making you move.
Cuz they don't want the homeless to be seen.
On the streets. Sleeping. But where are they supposed to sleep? The, they you can't sleep in the park because they'll give you a ticket. You so no matter where you sleep, you get in trouble. In fact, I got
Mhm.
a ticket one time. A bunch of us got a ticket, and some of them they should have came because that judge he knew. Both of us pleaded guilty. He fined us $79 for sleeping in the park and dismissed it. He saw it was ridiculous. He saw, hey, I have to do something, but this is ridiculous. They got to sleep somewhere. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to fine them, uh, dismiss it, and just put them on probation. So we didn't pay a dime.
Well, that's good.
But a lot of times judges aren't like that.
No,
There's an organization here that's supposed to be helping homeless people, right?
hi Karen, how are you doing?
Hi, Karen. but they don't. They come up. We got homeless living in the riverbed back here.
Mhm.
An Alpha Project is who's supposed to be helping them. Go up there with a big dump truck and the police, and they just start taking the homeless people's stuff and toss it in the trash can.
That's wrong.
Yeah, because they're in the canyon. Oh yeah, they put up a border, but they haven't got no place to take the stuff. And then if they go down to try to get the stuff back, well, yeah, they don't get it back because they say, well, you got to prove that it was yours.
By the way, I
And
heard from Diamond Queen again.
yeah,
She says she's scared.
should we get off in this and get to talking to her?
No, not yet. She knows we're on a live. I'm just letting you know she's scared of the bully.
Ask her what she's scared of.
Because I did ask her, can you tell me the name?
No, she needs to tell me the name
Yeah.
because I want to show those screenshots and what have you. See, the problem with these bullies, they bully smaller channels, right? And smaller channels are afraid to say anything because, hey, they're a big channel. People will unsubscribe from us if we call them out, da 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 da.
I'm not
So
scared.
nobody ever says anything. They all talk about how they don't like the bullying, but yet they're doing the bullying.
Mhm.
You're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem.
Hello. What's
Hi.
it?
Hi.
He says, if you're not part of the solution, then you're part of the problem. If
Oh,
people
I'm
got to start calling these few people who like to bully.
yeah.
What are they bullying her? Because she's going live?
I'm thinking that's why she got bullied was she went live on probably their timing. I don't know. It doesn't matter because you can't clean the timing. You really
Oh
can't.
yeah, no. Okay, first of all, if it was Dave and he wanted to go live and she was live, so what? Go live. They're throwing a fit. She had 3 people in the goddamn room. 3 people in her live. How is that a threat?
It's not.
I'm not on Facebook, baby. I'm on YouTube.
Yeah, we're on YouTube. We're on the collab.
No, I just got out of Facebook jail.
He got him. Yeah, he was in Facebook jail. I've
Wow.
been there. Okay.
So, anyways, as I was just saying, is
If you
Diamond
can read
Queen
the
Laura?
screenshot,
I
can
don't
you
think
read
her name is
the?
Laura.
Let me ask you something. Can you read the screenshot and what
Uh,
they're
sh
saying to her? Can you read
I
it?
I don't have the screenshot yet. She was going to give it to me, but she hasn't sent it to me yet. So I don't have it yet.
Is that? I bet you that's why she may have tried to message me on Instagram.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, you know what I'm gonna do? I have to fix him dinner. So when we ended this, I'm gonna stick it in the oven, and then I'm gonna see if I can get hold of her through Instagram.
You don't have to. You can cook as long as you want. No,
But it'll take a while because it's gonna be meatloaf in the oven. And I'm gonna get hold of her.
Cranes, I don't think her last name is Laura, or her first name is Laura, but I'm not sure. Her name is Diamond Queen 2020. And Karen, I'm doing really good. Did a very cute little mushroom, and I could have my husband bring that mushroom in so you guys can see the work. Um, that Friday was not the best for me, but it did come out. It did come out. It has a little dent in the top, but other than that, it came out. Oh, okay. She says I get bullied by others since the person is blocked.
Okay. Who was the person?
She won't tell me right now. I'll ask her to send me this screenshot.
Yep, because we can't help her if she don't tell us who.
Yeah, because I asked her who is bullying you.
And let me ask you this: did she say generally? Was it because she was doing a live?
Jen. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Palmy. Her name's Jen.
Jen is the one that's bullying her.
No, no, no. Jen. Palmy says who Diamond Queen is, who Diamond Queen 2020 is. Her name is Jen. You see, Palmy knows Jen. I know Jen. I call her Diamond Queen. That's how I always called her.
People, if you are a small channel,
Mhm.
I have a Facebook group that's just for you. It is called Small. God, what is it called? I will put it in the link down below. Anyways,
Small Channel Lounge, I thought it was.
yeah, it is for small channels of less than 800, and
Mhm.
it's not a place to bash big YouTubers or anything like that. It's a
No, but
place
it's to help each other.
to help each other, um, where you can, and it's private.
Yep.
It, nobody can read the posts except for members. And if anybody ever speaks about anything that is posted in there outside it, are booted and barred.
Mhm.
No second chances.
Mhm. Well, it's pretty much the same way with uh companies. You don't give them
So
second chances. So you don't give second chances to other people either. So
yeah,
that
but the
is your
deal
block.
is in this small group, which is I got 5 in there so far, is that if they're getting bullied, and not necessarily by whoever, a sub, a creator, that they can come and we can basically help them how to deal with it. If this person, you tell her do more than just block. If she's got a YouTube channel,
Mhm.
tell her to report it to YouTube that she's being harassed because she went live, or harassed or bullied by this person. She could send them the screenshot. Okay.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll Right now I'm on this live, so I really have to pay attention to, we're right now doing this lovely collab.
I
And
know, but you tell me, you know it's gonna make me mad.
yeah, I know, but she just sent me the message, so I was reading to you what the message said. So, I'm sorry.
So is she doing the same thing as you are?
Yes, we're doing the same painting,
And how far along is she compared to you?
about the same. She might be a little bit less because she has 2 collabs going on at the same time, so she has to work on 2.
Yes, I do.
Oh,
I
at the
have the
same.
collab with I have a collab with
Yeah.
you, and I have a collab with Koala Crafts, which will be most likely ending this month because I've been on that collab for almost 3 months. Yeah,
3 months. I've never
I'm
heard of
I'm that
one doing
slow.
that
I'm
long.
that slow on diamond painting.
You know what? No, no, no. What you do is when you do a collab, you set a date and
Mhm.
you end it on that date whether the person's finished or not.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do at the end of this month. I'm ending it. I'm ending the collab.
Now, when does ours end?
Ours ends in
I don't know.
not
Just tell me
this
the week
month, but
before.
next month.
Okay, just tell me week
Hey,
before.
you're never gonna get done.
Bob says you're never going to get done.
Who, me or you?
Both.
He's saying both.
If it's by the New Year's, unless you work at it 12 hours a day, you know.
Well, the thing is, I'm also working on getting a business started too.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it doesn't matter. If you
mm-mm.
don't finish it, you can finish it later.
Exactly. And you know what? We don't have to be under pressure,
Oh no,
to
no.
work on it. And that's one thing I've learned is before I was like under sort of under pressure. Some people says, "Well, you need to finish it up." And I'm like, "I'll finish it up when I want to."
Yeah, the one I did with Sherry,
Yeah.
it's in storage for next year for the collab to continue if it happens. She's, I guess, is going through a lot. And if you think I did a video when she got picked on, oh, no, 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 no.
Okay, take your time, Cranes.
Hi,
I'm just
okay, guys.
right now trying to get
And I
these
tell you
things.
what, it cracks me up. I did a video and I mentioned the creator's name,
Yeah.
and when I mentioned it, it was good. I was just saying I seen it at her channel and da da da. They went running back telling her because she visited my channel and she left a comment, a nice comment.
Yeah.
I said they ain't got something better to do. They gotta go around and say, hey, she mentioned you in her video. People are petty, and it wasn't anything negative.
No.
I could have seen if it was nasty. Yeah, we all might want to say a little prayer for this creator. I feel free to say it because she put it on her own channel. She just had surgery, and now she's got to have another one.
Oh, I'll keep her in prayer.
You know who I'm talking about?
I think I do. If she already had that one surgery, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I know exactly who, and she's like a big creator. Yeah.
Yes. And you don't see, she don't bully. Have you ever seen her bully a channel?
No, she's never came over and bullied me. One thing she did tell me though, which is kind of hilarious. I was working on butterflies. I was working on butterflies or some type of bug. It was either the ladybug or the butterflies. She says, "Oh, you're working on butterflies. I don't like you anymore." It was a joke. I don't like you anymore. I was like, "Oh, okay, whatever."
Yeah. Let me tell you something. She did a video one time on small channels.
Yeah.
It basically what she was saying, it was really nice. You know, she was giving credit to small channels.
Yep.
It says you do contribute more than you realize to the community. Because
Yep.
a lot of times we find these new companies because of you, you know. And when they were doing lives for small channels,
Yep.
she didn't do her live. She said she didn't want to interfere or take away from the small creators because she knew that if she went live, people wouldn't go there; they'd come see her. So she decided to not do her live so they could do theirs. How many
Yep.
creators do you see doing that?
I don't see that many creators doing that. Other than Mrs. Coffee.
That's who
Uh,
I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know who you were talking about. I'm just saying I don't see many creators doing that to help other small channels. They don't really do that.
They're
May
threatened. They're threatened. That's why
I don't know how we're a threat. Seriously,
we're not.
we're not a threat. I mean, everyone everyone should
No,
be
it's
able
just
to
not.
go on when they want to go
It's
on.
not. It's not just crafting community. I seen this big crafter. They were both kind of big crafters, but one crafter got jealous of the other one and made
Mhm.
a freaking video bad mouthing the other one, calling them a liar, calling them all, just all kind of stuff, right?
Yeah.
So I put it under there. Why are you so worried about their channel? Don't you think it'd be better to concentrate on your channel than worrying about hers? Okay, what color should I do now? B. What color is B? You know, and it's pathetic.
Yeah, I agree.
They got this one crazy one. I can't remember her name. She's big. She was on a talk show. The
Yeah.
family took her talk show about her channel, right? How it was interfering and stuff.
Yep.
She's crazy. Uh, she goes live, and it's a joke because in her live, people are cutting her down, calling her names, and it seems to go in one ear out the other. It's like she doesn't even see it.
Yep.
I says, wake up. They're calling you names. They don't like your material. They're only coming to your life just so they can make fun of you.
And what did she say over that?
Nothing.
Mm.
Now there's this one woman, and it was cruel, but it backfired on their butts. She was only a teen. Somebody got hold of the video of her and posted it and said the ugliest woman in the world, right?
Mhm.
She said she read every single comment. Just a minute. And she read it all, and she became a influencer. That's how she makes her money. She turned something they said negatively into positive, and now her name is Lizzie. You go to her channel,
Yeah.
and she gets all kind of great comments and stuff. But yeah, when she does her speech, she tells about how at 13, 12 to 13 years old, she found that video and read every nasty comment.
Yep.
Every nasty comment.
Are you talking about Lizzie? I'm trying to think of her name. The one that's in I think
She's
she's in
real,
UK.
real skinny. She's extremely thin. I think she's Mexican.
Well, I think either she's Mexican or she's from Spain, cause she always says what Mejo. I can't say the name right now. Um, she usually, yeah, I know who you're talking about.
It doesn't matter what race she is, though.
No, it doesn't matter. Nothing matters on. You see, you can't. I mean, a lot of people want to attack people on race. People want to attack people on other things.
You know why? It's because they don't feel good about themselves.
Exactly.
So to make themselves feel better, they got to cut somebody else down.
Exactly. Welcome back, Cranes.
That's what that's about.
Yeah. So, like I said,
The
I,
person
I,
who bullied her, Were they a big channel?
I don't know. I'll find out. She just sent it on my Instagram. I can't answer Instagram at the moment because I'm going to tell you about this little computer I have, this big computer, whatever you call this computer. This is an old computer, guys, that I'm doing my YouTubing on. Okay, I'm going to let you know that ahead of time. This is an old computer. It's I got this computer about 5 years ago. It still acts up off and on, and after we're done with our live, I usually try and do at least one or two other videos, unboxings and stuff, and then it shuts off on me right in the middle of an unboxing. So yeah, fun computer. But I'm not using my new computer right now in here. I'm using my old one because it handles very well on YouTube's. But back to what I was saying. Uh, I will ask her. I will ask her. I did ask her for a name. She says she's too scared to talk about it. I'm like, okay, well, I'll talk to her after the live. I think that's better that way. And then we
Any
can
way we can get her on a Zoom together?
we could do a restream together, maybe, where you,
That's
me, and
private.
her can do it. What?
That's private.
Repeat.
Any way we can get her where we could talk to her in private to get
Yeah, in
details?
private. We can do it on private.
Because one time you had it on private and it was on my channel, and people saw it.
Oh, okay. Hmm. Well, there's
So you
Skype
know if
that we
we
can do it on.
and we didn't realize it,
No, I didn't realize.
or what?
I didn't realize that it was on live when you and I were having our privacy talk. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So I don't have Zoom, but I can look into getting Zoom, I guess. And we could set up a meeting just between her and me and you.
Yep. Because when I do this video that you know is coming,
Mm-hmm.
I want to give general details. Because I'm not gonna tell them all. I'm getting basically into it. I'm just gonna talk about their bullying. Leave her the fuck alone. If you don't like her, don't message her. Don't bother her. Concern yourself with your own damn channel.
Mm-hmm.
Quit worrying about hers.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like that.
Yeah.
She may be afraid they all will gang up on her. That's okay. We can gang right back up on them.
Mm-hmm.
They don't know me. I'll make Patriotic Beauty look like an angel.
Exactly, Cranes. You just don't want to make things worse for her. Cranes was mentioning that.
That's the problem. Oh, we don't want to make things worse, so they keep doing it because they know I'm not going to get called out. I'm not going to get called out. Nothing's going to happen. And the person keeps doing it.
Exactly. Lots of times I've learned to just ignore people who used to bully me. I used to just ignore them and let water go down the duck's back. That's how I handled it. But there was one time they called my sister one thing that was inexcusable, and I stopped. And I said, "What did you just call her?" And they go, "Well, she's this." And I go, "You know what? You try having the same problem she has. You try having the same problem she has, and then you try bullying her." This
Shit,
was,
when my kid bullied another kid, would be sitting down for a week.
and I didn't care if they bullied me. I can handle, I could handle cuz I was I was growing up pretty much abused pretty much all my life. But that's neither here nor there. I don't talk much about it and I don't want to talk much about it.
Nobody business but your own.
Exactly. So, I'm not anymore. I'm happily
I,
married to someone who's not. So, yeah.
I have found that when you tell people on YouTube stuff,
Mhm.
it backfires. Because then when they get mad,
Exactly.
they throw it out. And
Exactly. That's why I don't talk about my history. I don't really talk much about my past. I usually leave it alone. But I am telling you I do know a little bit about bullying because I have been bullied in my life. Um, but you know what? I let it go and I started ignoring them, and because I ignored them and I didn't react to them, they left me alone. So,
well, what she needs to do also, she needs to report them to
yeah.
YouTube.
Yeah.
Say, I'm being harassed. Send them the thing. Let them lose their channel. Maybe when some bullies start losing their damn channels, they're going to say, hey, we better stop because we're going to get in trouble. And if I see somebody make a nasty comment
Yep.
under her video, I can press report. I will press report saying it's they get too many of that reports, they'll do away with the channel.
Yep.
Don't think you won't. But see, when people got bullied, they haven't gone that route, and that's the route they had to go.
I just saw you. There you are. Yeah. Well, like I
I'm not,
said,
the sake for her, I want to see it because I don't want to go all out and sound like an idiot. But I won't mention names. If it's about lives, they're bullying her about lives. I'll say, if you don't like, so you don't own fucking lives. If you don't like a creator, don't go fucking watching her. Don't sub to her. But this messaging her and bullying her and tell people they can't go live is bull.
mhm.
And if I ever see cruel remarks, I will personally turn it in.
Right now I'm trying to see where this color is on this because I forgot that it's not only on the bottom part, it's also on the top part, so I have to make sure I'm doing the right color. I usually go one color at a time when I'm doing this diamond paintings or any diamond paintings. I do one color at a time in one square at a time, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, it's going. Not too bad.
How long have we been on?
Um, Not even an hour. And I usually go for an hour and a half.
That's
So,
cool.
yeah, I'm set up for an hour and a half. And then I don't know who comes on after me. Usually Audie tells me who it is. I think
It
it's
doesn't
either.
matter.
Sure.
Everybody has a right to go live
Yep,
when they want, and it's going to overlap those days of everybody
yep,
having a separate schedule. It's over. There's just too many creators.
exactly. And it's because of all this, everything that's happened. People are becoming creators, and um, yeah. Okay, I'm getting it. Like I said, I'm Normally, I just keep to myself on, different things. But when it comes to bullying, and I'm dropping that subject, but when it comes to bullying, I just let it go on one side of my ear and out the other, and let them do whatever they want. I don't
The
have to
problem
listen
is
to it.
when you do that, it eggs them on. It actually eggs them on because they say, hey, she'll take my abuse.
No, not if I've already blocked them. I know how to handle them because I had to handle them when my sister was being bullied.
Well, see, when I was a kid and I'd get bullied, I thought the answer was just that was to ignore them.
Mhm.
They just kept it up.
Mhm.
And it couldn't get away from it because we went to school together. And one year, I was in second grade, third grade. I went to a school that was near the Mexican border, right?
Mhm.
I was being teased by these kids. I don't know why I said it, but I told them if they didn't stop, I was going to run away from school. Well, they didn't believe me. They stopped calling me names. They said, I know you won't. You know you won't. I said, yes, I will. Yes, I will. The bell rang. Okay. At that time, you had to kind of line up and the teacher take you to school. I just walked right past them, walked right off the school grounds. They called the police. Well, the teacher, she never really tried to stop me. She just, hey, come back here. And I didn't know any way home except for the bus route. Okay?
Mhm.
That's where I walked. And I had to cross this little bridge. A cop was actually driving by, calling my name. I stopped, looked, and he just kept going. I don't, I guess he didn't see me. My mother to this day swears up and down. I says I didn't hide, and I don't know what I thought I was excuse I was going to use when I would get home. I didn't think about the school would call my parents, that the police would be out looking for me. And I got near home, and I took the shortcut. And as I was coming, I saw the man, my dad, and I started to do a U-turn, and he saw me, put me in the car, took me to my grandmother's. First, she hugged me, then she started spanking me, and I says, "Well, which is it? Are you glad to see me, or what?" And then the principal called me in the office the next day. If you ask me, he defended the bullies. He didn't care about the bullies. He didn't call them in the office. He just called me in the office, and I says, "Well, they were bullying me. They were calling me names. They were doing this and this and that, so I ran away from school."
What the one Hi Irene, how are you doing? Oh, by the way, thank you so very much for all that coffee you sent me. I'm pretty sure it was Irene. I have it written down on my thing.
Somebody sent you some coffee?
Yeah, she sent me $50 worth of coffee.
Oh, how nice.
Yeah. So I wanted to say thank you to her. I'm pretty sure it was Irene. It said it in my when you get your coffee and it'll actually say the name who gave you the coffee. So yeah. It was so nice. Hi Amanda, how you doing? Oh, I'm doing great. I'm doing great. I'm doing a collab with Dreamer and I'm having a wonderful time. I'm doing beautiful on this diamond painting, but then again, it's a dolphin. I I haven't been able to tell you thank you, and I felt really bad, Irene, that I wasn't able to say thank you. So I wanted to say thank you while I saw you. So yeah, yeah, she said you're welcome. So I'm very happy right now on that. I was able to get a new diamond painting with that, by the way. That one diamond painting I got was from Uniquely Down Under. So yeah, I'll be doing a unboxing of that thing too. So yay! Um, and I'm doing really good, Amanda. I'm sorry I haven't been on Animal Crossing. My Animal Crossing at the moment, I haven't been able to pay for the subscription. You know what I'm talking about when I say I haven't been able to pay for the subscription. So yeah. Oh, I thought I had. You know what? When you put away your color, Dreamer, are you there?
Yeah,
When you put
I'm
away your
listening.
color and you think you're done, and then you see the color again, and you're like,
Oh,
I
that's
thought I already
aggravating.
got you, huh?
Yeah, I just ignore it. Wait till I finish this section and go back.
I just finished the color, so I was like, okay, let me go take care of this while I'm thinking about it, since I just put it away. There we go. Loving this. So beautiful. I love this color. Oh, what just fell? Z, of course. I have to put the Z back. But this painting is so beautiful. What is going on with my painting? By the way, no, it's not popping drills. It's more like it's not sticking. Okay, now it's sticking. Hi, Robin. How are you doing, hon? So yeah, I got that one section done. Look, I'll show you. Here's a close up. There's a close up of it, and
Yep, I don't want you. Ah,
right there. There's a close up of my beautiful diamond painting. And it is definitely a dolphin. You know me and my dolphins.
nice, this pewter. There we go.
Yeah, I am going to be doing an unboxing of it. I'm so
Oh
excited about
no,
it.
do it to me again.
What? What happened?
I don't. I can hear you, don't see you, because this thing is up here like it did before.
Oh no.
Can I toss this computer?
Well,
Where is?
toss the computer after our live. Okay, so here's 312. That's the next color.
There we go.
I love this color. Oh my word, guys. I got to show you this color. This is so pretty. Well, I am very, very thankful. And yeah, that it will be unboxed. I'm right now working on trying to figure out how to do editing. I'm not doing very well with editing, guys. Eek. But look at that pretty color. Do you see that pretty color? It's like a bluish. It's really, really beautiful. It's like a bluish color. Love it. So, yeah. Now, we do have a question of the day.
Mm-hmm.
What is your favorite bug? Yes, insect. What is your favorite insect? I know what Audie will say. I know for a fact what Audie will say. I know what if Mayhem was on here, I know what one she would say. But what is your favorite bug? Your favorite insect? One I will say is not my favorite is spiders. I hate spiders. I'm scared of spiders. I hate them. I can't stand spiders. So, what is your favorite insect?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
I really don't have them. I would say maybe the praying mantis.
I think I like the praying mantis myself. I think they are so sweet and so adorable. And I've been watching,
No, they're not. They're great for your garden. They go hunting the bugs,
yeah, I know. They're great for that.
and
They'll
they ain't
get
mean about it.
they'll get rid of the pests that you don't want.
They'll get rid of the pests you do want. You know, ladybugs are good for your garden too, but praying mantis will eat them too.
Oh, I know they'll eat them. I watch Please Be, so I know they'll eat them. Um,
I
so
can't have an animal that I got to feed another animal basically.
my favorite animal, not animal, but favorite bug is actually the praying mantis. I think they are very interesting. When we were living in Kalani, we actually had a praying mantis in the kitchen, in the windowsill. So if any bugs tried to fly into our house, the praying mantis would get it.
Oh, you guys left it there?
What?
You left the praying mantis there? You didn't get rid of it?
Yeah, we left it there. And that's the person who was supposed to clean the place, who never really did clean the place, killed it. Remember, we had a cleaner clean the place, so she didn't do a very good job of it.
Yeah, I was raised with a nanny, and I thought everybody had a nanny.
No.
You know, my mother and dad would come home from work. My mother did cook. We'd have dinner with a family. Then mom and dad, she would do the dishes, and then mom and dad would go in their bedroom, shut the door, and that's the last we saw of them. To the next day, eh, we just saw our nanny, and it was funny because I had to go to the dentist, and I'm deathly afraid of dentists. Okay,
Mhm.
I will literally shake in their chair. Well, they put me out, right?
Mhm.
When I came through, was coming out of it, I didn't want nothing to do with my mother. I wanted my nanny. And I thought all parents ate dinner with their family, then they go in their room, and that was the norm. And I went to a friend's house to spend the night, and we had ate dinner over there. And then the whole family was in the living room watching TV, including their parents. We were kind of on the floor, laying down with our hands in our palm of our hands, type thing. And
Yeah.
I says, when are your parents going to go in their room? She says, they're not. I thought that was so strange. I liked it better when they went in the room.
Mhm.
Of course, we got in a lot of fights. I don't know how my sister ever survived childhood. I really don't. No, seriously. I would beat that girl up 2, 3 times a week. And a lot of times she caused it. And I told my mom growing up, I says, you kind of caused some of those fights because if we got an argument, we got in a fight, my mother always sided with my sister. My sister
Mhm.
never was the one to get in trouble. It was always me. I was writing my bio father a letter in our room.
Mhm.
My sister had come in there and she says, what are you doing? I says, well, I'm writing dad a letter. Oh, I want to write him a letter too. Give me the pen. I says, wait, all I got to do is sign my name. Well, she grabbed a pen and the fight was on. I chased her into the living room and I was trying to grab her and get the pen. She stabbed me in the leg and put a hole in my leg.
Oh
About
no.
that time, my mother came. Who gets in trouble? I do. I says, well, she tried to take the pin away from me and she stabbed me. Well, you should have gave her the pin. That was my mother's attitude. And my daddy Dave, he seen what was going on. And one time mom wasn't home, we got into it. And he grabs her and says, I don't believe it's always Linda's fault. And I don't care whose fault it is this time. This time you're the one in trouble, not her. She got to
Yep.
respect it. We
Yep,
laughed at it.
that's pretty much what it was like for me when I was growing up with my sister. You have to understand she was born with cerebral palsy, so I do understand that. And my grandparents told me when I was growing up that I was to take care of my sister. Now you have to understand my sister was born what is 1 year, 1 month older than me. Okay, understand that ahead of time. She's supposed to take care of her younger sister, not me take care of her. But that's not what happened. I had to take care of her. Well, there was a time when we went on to a we had what you call a lawnmower, but the lawnmower blades was taken off. And
Yeah.
my grandfather says that you guys can ride the lawnmower. Um, you get an hour and you get an hour. That's exactly what he said. Well, my sister had her whole hour.
And then she didn't want to give it up.
Oh, let me finish. When I got onto it, she decided that she would take my place and say, "You had your hour. You had your hour." So I was like, no, I haven't had my hour. I just got on like less than 5 minutes ago." She goes, "You had your hour. You had your hour." She went on to the lawnmower, fell backwards. The lawnmower went over her.
And you got blamed.
I got blamed. And he says, "Both of you are not going to be riding the lawnmower ever again." So yeah, I got blamed. I got blamed for everything. Everything because of the fact that they can't believe my grandfather could not believe. Hi, Koala Crafts. My grandfather could not believe that I was the innocent one and Joanne was the guilty one. Joanne always instigated it. So yeah, that's
They,
fun.
probably because she was handicapped.
Yeah, but
Huh.
that girl was a lot more stronger than people took her for.
Yep.
That girl was stronger than people took her for. Later on, she apologized for what she did, and she says, "Actually, you were right. I didn't want you to have the spot, so I knew you only had 5 minutes, and I know you didn't actually ride over me purposely." She told Grandpa that I rolled over her purposely, which I didn't. It was an accident. She fell backwards.
Because she
What?
wanted to get you in trouble.
And she wanted me in trouble.
Yeah, my sister was that way. And there wasn't a doggone thing wrong with her. But my mother always favored her boys. I mean, she came one time when she wanted to come for my birthday. I didn't want her to come. I kept trying
Mhm.
to get excuses for her not to come. But she came. She was at my cousin's house. And she mentions that she went and got a life insurance policy. Only she only puts it in my one brother's name. And I says, "You're not fooling me, Mom. I know that when you're gone, Tim will end up with a house." "Oh, no, I'm leaving." I said, "Bull, you went and got an insurance policy." And she started giving me an excuse. I says, "No, there's no excuses. You should have put all three of us kids' name on there." And I says, "Tim is spoiled. He's used to having his way, and he would not say, 'Hey, this isn't right. I'm going to sell the house, split the money.' He won't do that." So now, here I was 5 years homeless. Never once did she say, "Oh, you can't be homeless. Come up here till you get on your feet, or you stay with me," or anything like that.
Mhm.
But now that she has the worst kind of arthritis you can have.
Mhm.
She keeps hinting, "Oh, if you need a place to stay, you can come here." I says, "No, Mom, I can't come there." And I told Tim, I says, "No, I'm not stupid." And I told her, I said, "Yeah, I go up there to take care of you. You done? I get homeless again? No, thank you." "Oh, I wouldn't do that." I said, "Yeah, you would. Exactly
Mhm.
what."
Okay, not a problem, koala crafts. So, anyways, as I was explaining, on my end, my sister, even though she was born with cerebral palsy, she was a lot tougher than people took her for. A lot tougher. I'm the one who taught her how to jump and run. Um, talk
Is
about
she
her.
still alive today?
Oh yeah, she's still alive, but she's now in a group home.
Is she?
Yeah. We kept telling her when she was growing up, she was handy abled. You know, you're handy abled. You're handy abled. You're able to do anything you want to be able to do. Even I was, telling her you're handy abled. Some idiot, sorry, bad word, but some person told her she was handicapped and that she has every right to be handicapped and that she doesn't have to do nothing.
Well, there's going to be some things you can't. If you have cerebral palsy, I'm sorry, there's a lot of things you can't do.
No, she was able to run, walk, and talk. She was able to do all of that. And then they told her she can't do that.
Why not? If she's physically able, if she can't physically able to do it now, that's one thing. But if she's still able to, that's good care. Even when I was a CNA working in there, you just want to do anything for the patient that they could do for themselves. You
Oh,
want
I
them to
know.
do.
She's now in a wheelchair. She's, as far as I know, this is what she told me. She's now in a wheelchair and she's now, I'm not sure what's going on with my half
It's
sister. I've had,
possible. Cerebral palsy does not get better; it
oh,
gets
I know
worse.
that. I know that.
It came to the point that she can't run and do that stuff anymore, and she is in a wheelchair. But what's that got to do? Plenty of people live on their own in wheelchairs and not in institutions. They get some type of job, they get disability. So, does she? Who put her in there?
Hmm?
Who put her in the institution?
Her boyfriend.
He can't legally do that.
He did. He
At
purposely
least
did
not
that.
here in the United States. You can't. The
She's
United
in
States,
the United States and they did.
she can sign her ass right on out. As long as she's alert, she can say, "I'm signing out. I'm gone," and there ain't a damn thing that they can do.
Well, actually, her boyfriend told her that you need to go into this place because you keep falling and falling and falling. Now, Joanne has always fell. She has always fell, even when I was living with her as a child. As a child.
Well, that's why they got her in a wheelchair. Say no more, because I don't care if it's a nursing home or not. If you got a patient that is a risk fall, it means that they do fall, they
Mhm.
are put in a wheelchair. If they try to get out, they get a doctor's order for a restraint. And when a restraint is put on, it is supposed to be released once an hour for 15 minutes.
Right.
And that generally doesn't happen because when you got all those patients, you ain't got the time. But that's probably why they have her in a wheelchair because she is a risk fall. And if she goes walking in their facility and falls, it could be a lawsuit to them. In other words, she could turn around and sue them for, "Oh, well, I had a habit of falling. I should have had a wheelchair. They didn't give me a wheelchair. And because of their neglect, I've fallen." That's their fear. And it does happen. Soon as families say, "Oh, no, she could do this, she could do that." And then as soon as They do, and she falls and they get hurt, then they want to sue for
Well,
something
the
they.
thing is, she lost all her family. She lost all her family. She lost her mom and
She
dad. She
lost
never thought
you.
she was going to lose them, but she lost them. Grandma and grandpa are the ones who adopted her. So she lost them. She was so angry with me though. She was
How is her mind mentally?
mentally her mind is strong. Her mind
Well,
is
she's alert as you and I.
yeah, she can think exactly the way you and I do.
Then she can make her own legal decisions, and she could tell her boyfriend to go to hell, tell him to go take a hike. He probably put her in there because he wanted to get rid of her, and that was the easiest way to do it. And say, I'm leaving, get in that wheelchair, head out the door. They cannot legally stop her. If they try, she can call the police and say, hey, I don't want to be here. I want out. I'm leaving. And you know what the cops can say? That's their legal right. Sign papers saying you're leaving against medical advice, and you're gone.
Yep.
That's it all.
Well,
So
I
she's
haven't
letting the bullshitter. No, she's letting her boyfriend bullshit her. She's
yeah,
letting the
sadly.
facility bullshit her.
Sadly. And the thing is, she talked to me. I haven't talked to her for a while, but when she did talk to me, she let me meet her carer who was taking care of her. I think she was from Puerto Rico. And she was a very nice lady that I got to meet. And her carer said she never talks about any of her family. She never talks about you. She never talks about anyone. It's nice to meet you. I'm like, well, it's nice to meet you. I never even knew my daughter, not my daughter. I never knew my sister was in the I never knew until she told me that she was in a you know, in a group home. I never knew. So, long story short, Joanne goes and talks to me. Uh, she was
You need
angry
to
with
ask her. You need to ask her over the phone or somewhere where nobody's around, no nurses, and ask her, how do you like staying in there? Because I tell you what, my autism son lives in a house in Illinois where
mhm,
there's 3 or 4 other autism people there, and there's caretakers different shifts. I asked him, "Do you like living there?" He goes, "Yes." If I were to try to take him out there, he'd have a holy fit,
yeah.
and
Well,
that is the closest he'll ever get to go down on his own.
yeah. Well,
As long as he's happy there.
it's time to get going because I'm at that 1:30. Oh, it's already 9 o'clock. Whoops. I don't realize it's 9 o'clock when I go on. Um, so it's time to get going. So if you liked my video, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, please ring the bell so you know when I upload another video. And last but not least, please comment and definitely comment because I already asked the question. So comment in the comment section of the video so you can win this beautiful diamond win this a $50 gift card for this diamond painting, if you want to
Or
buy this
a
diamond
$60
painting or whatever. Huh?
and a $60 painting from Craftably that
Yes.
I explained.
Yes.
Craftably is not sponsoring it; it's me.
Yeah. So I'm gonna let you guys go because I know someone else is on, and I try never to go over her, but if I go over her, she's understanding about that. So many blessings, guys, and shalom. It was great having you all here. Bye.
Bye bye.